When a man is attracted to you, his body language and physiology will reveal his true feelings even before he realizes them himself. And these subtle clues and physiological reactions are completely beyond his control and impossible to fake. So if you spot these 8 signs, you'll know he's secretly attracted to you even if he isn't ready to tell you. Don't go anywhere because it all starts with number 1. Number 1, you see subtle signs of anxiety because his body can't hide his feelings. When a man is deeply attracted to you, his body often betrays his emotions in subtle but telling ways. He may become noticeably anxious or nervous around you, and this anxiety shows up in ways that he can't control. This behavior and physical reactions are rooted in human biology and psychology and happen because when we value someone's opinion or we care deeply about the impression we leave, it triggers a fight or flight response. So it means he cares about how you perceive him, and the pressure to present himself in the best light can be overwhelming. And this adrenaline rush mixed with his attraction cause physical symptoms that you can see. And that begins with the activation of sweat glands, especially in his hands and in his face. So you might see sweaty palms or blushing or flushing of the face and neck and sweating. So if these things are happening in an otherwise normal or an otherwise cool environment, then you know attraction is likely causing it. Also look for jittery movements. For example, he might fidget with objects or tap his foot or adjust his clothing nervously as his body channels excess energy. Or he might have speech difficulties and stumble over his words, or have difficulty maintaining a smooth flow of conversation, or he might laugh nervously. That's his body trying and failing to keep cool around you. Okay, number two, when his voice drops, his feelings rise. When a man is attracted to you, his voice may naturally drop to a deeper and more resonant tone. And this isn't something he consciously does, it's a biological response rooted in evolutionary behavior. Men often lower their voices to appear more masculine or confident and more appealing to a potential partner. And all of these signs are backed by research. I'll include a list of studies supporting these claims in the description. So yeah, men unknowingly adjust their voice pitch as a way to signal their interest. So what should you look for? Well, his tone noticeably drops when he's speaking to you versus when he's speaking to others in the room. Or his voice might be slower and softer, making his words sound more deliberate and intentional. Lowering his voice is his subconscious way of trying to appear more appealing to you. It's his body way of saying, I want you to notice me. And again, men might not even realize they're doing it, but it's a clear indicator of attraction. Also, if you're new here, I'm Dr. Antonio Borrello, and I'm a psychologist and a relationship coach. This channel is all about helping you build great relationships so you can grow happy together. So if you want to make your love life the best part of your life, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Okay, on to number 3, the look that says it all. Sustained eye contact is one of the clearest signs of attraction because it's a powerful and instinctive way to connect. When a man is attracted to you, the brain's reward centers activate, making it nearly impossible for him to look away. So he'll focus on you, locking eyes in a way that feels warm and inviting. Another clue is triangular gazing. When his eyes move between your eyes, between your 2 eyes, and then to your lips, and kind of often linger on your lips, revealing his deeper thoughts about you. And if he's shy or unsure of your feelings, he might avoid direct eye contact when he's close to you, but from a distance, you'll catch him staring at you again and again. So you should look for these 3 things. Number 1, prolonged and meaningful eye contact. Number 2, gaze shifting between your eyes, lips, and face repeatedly. And number 3, catching him watching you from afar, even when you're not speaking. Number 4, his posture tells a story. When a man is attracted to you, his posture speaks volumes. Yes, if he's attracted to you, he will unconsciously adjust how he carries himself to appear more attractive. And this behavior is called peacocking. And it's also a man's way of saying, look at me. So you'll notice him standing taller or puffing out his chest or straightening his shoulders to highlight his physique. And these adjustments signal confidence, strength, and health. And those are traits that are hardwired to attract attention. Now, at the same time, he might adopt a relaxed and asymmetrical posture, like leaning slightly to one side or another, or draping his arms casually, kind of trying to look cool, and projecting a mix of confidence and approachability. He's showing off his best physical traits without being too obvious about it. Now, these posture changes are rooted in evolutionary biology, and men instinctively display strength and physical fitness to attract a partner. So even if he's not consciously aware, his body is working overtime to catch your attention and impress you. So I'm curious, Have you ever noticed any of these signs in someone that you were interested in? Or maybe you're even guilty of doing them yourselves. I know I caught myself doing some of these things in the past as well. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences. Number 5, the art of grooming and preening. Preening is a more personal form of grooming directed towards someone else, and it's a strong indicator of affection and attraction. So if he notices something out of place on you, like a piece of lint in your hair or a stray hair on your face, and instead of just pointing it out and telling you, he removes it himself. That's preening, and it's his way of showing care and closeness. It's almost like he's grooming you. These small acts signal that he's paying attention to the little details about you and wants to help you look your best. So, what are things you should look for? Well, when he makes adjustments to your appearance, like brushing lint off of your jacket, or even if he's tucking your hair behind your ear. So we're looking for acts of care, such as helping you fix something out of place rather than just pointing it out. Preening stems from a primal desire to nurture and connect, and it's very likely he won't even know he's doing it. But by grooming you, he's demonstrating affection and attentiveness in a very personal way. It's a subtle but powerful sign that he feels a bond with you. Number 6, eyes that speak louder than words. When a man is attracted to you, his pupils give him away. Attraction triggers an involuntary reaction in the brain that causes his pupils to dilate, making his eyes appear darker and more open. What's even more fascinating is that pupil dilation is contagious. If your pupils are dilated, a sign of your own interest in him, his may unconsciously mimic yours, creating a shared physiological response. And again, this reaction is impossible to fake, making it one of the most authentic signs of attraction. So look for 3 things. His pupils look larger than usual, even in normal lighting. Number 2, during a deep conversation, you notice his eyes seem darker or more open as he looks at you. And number 3, if you feel attracted and your pupils dilate, watch for his to follow suit. And this is another one that's impossible to fake because pupil dilation is controlled by the autonomic nervous system and is a direct response to heightened emotions like attraction. It's a subtle but powerful indicator that his body is reacting to you on a deeper level, signaling genuine interest and desire. Number 7, subtle facial cues that reveal his interest. A man's face often betrays his attraction in ways that he doesn't even realize. And 2 key signs to watch for are eyebrow flashes and nasal flaring. An eyebrow flash is a quick and subconscious raising or lowering of the eyebrows, and this happens instinctively when he first sees someone that he's drawn to. It's a universal signal of attraction and interest, and it lasts only a fraction of a second. Another equally powerful sign is nasal flaring, which is an involuntary response to heightened emotions like excitement or attraction. So, 2 things to look for: a brief lift of the eyebrows, I can't even do it while I'm talking, when he first sees you, and it's often followed by a warm smile or engaged expression, and then slight flaring of the nostrils during an intense moment of connection and conversation. And now for the bonus sign, number 8, he mirrors your gestures and he copies you. When a man is attracted to you and feeling a special connection to you, he will mirror your gestures and your actions without even knowing it. And this is a very good subconscious sign of his body wanting to be in sync with your body. So if you're wondering whether a man is into you, pay attention to his body language. Does he lean in when you lean in? Does he cross his legs when you cross yours? Does he mirror your facial expressions? Because if he does, it's a good sign that he's attracted to you. Now, of course, it's not a surefire way to tell, but it's definitely worth paying attention to. Oh, and a great way to let him know that you're interested too, but in a subtle way, is to copy his actions as well. So touch your face after he touches his, or smooth your hair after he smooths his, and so on. So there you have it. 8 scientifically backed signs that a man is secretly attracted to you. Remember, these subtle cues are deeply rooted in human nature and often happen unconsciously. So the next time you're wondering if someone's interested in you, pay close attention to their body language and to their physiology. You might be surprised by what you discover. Also, if you found this video helpful, you're going to love this one. So click here and I'll see you in the next video.